Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to. All this time we thought that it was Lil Cam the one who ran up behind Takeoff and shot him. But come to find out, we all been fooled. It was the person who was standing right there on the side of Takeoff that actually did it in front of reports. They saying that it was Quavo the one that did it. Now, I know a lot of people gonna go against it and say this and say that, but do your research. Find your receipts that could back up everything that you're saying. I want y'all to know, like, you don't have to like it, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to hit the like button to do nothing, but I'm gonna relay this message and let y'all know why everybody going around the whole subject and don't want to say what really happened. Caught with Jazz Prince Jr., he sat right in the passenger seat and the gun was right here in the middle. Lil Cam was nowhere to be found. Now keep in mind, Takeoff was in the back seat. He wasn't hearing what they was talking about in the front seat. So did Quavo set him up to get what they saying right now? They saying that he set up Quavo. They saying that Quavo set up Takeoff for an insurance policy. Now, I don't know how true it is, and I don't know if it's something that could actually make the case or break the case, but Lil Cam, he left about the place. Once he left about the bowling alley, he hurry up and hopped in the car with the same gun that they passed off to him. So we don't know if Takeoff was the one who was mistaken identity. We don't know if Takeoff was the one who was actually supposed to get hit, but they saying that it was Lil Cam who left with the gun. When he got caught, they found the gun, they found everything. But the other dude that was there with them, it was Migo Bands and it was the other big dude with the braids. They said that those two started arguing while Lil Cam was running out the side. Now keep in mind, Lil Cam had on a yellow hoodie, man. Lil Cam, he was involved in multiple things, but this is coming straight from Atlanta, and I want everybody to know you ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta do nothing. Like at the end of the day, I want y'all to know they set up Takeoff. I don't know if it was for the policy or for what, but this is what's going around and everybody's saying it. So I want y'all to know it's gonna get out there one way or another. I ain't doing no cuts to this video, and I want y'all to know, if you a fan of street blogs, if you a fan of Takeoff, if you a fan of the Migos, hit the like button. If you a fan of the channel and you gonna come back and watch whenever you feel like it, hey man, hit the like button. But I want y'all to know, Offset, he looking at everything as if now his name getting out there. Now they trying to throw dirt on his name after everything happened to the Migos. Like keep in mind, the Migos used to be hot from 2017 all the way up into 2022. But we knew for a fact that there was some foul play up in this. And they said that J Prince Jr., they said his brother Jazz Prince was the one who gave them the gun to be able to do that, allegedly. And I want y'all to know, everything that's coming out this video, hey, we just did our research and we found out what really happened. So if you can't take the good with the bad, man, I don't think you should watch this video. But if you made it this far in the video, I want y'all to know, they will get justice for Takeoff. J Prince Jr., he should have never invited them out there and had them to check in. Like at the end of the day, they had to pay him some type of money. But from Takeoff going over there to that bowling alley and sitting right there in there with Quavo while he gambling, shooting dice, and then he be the one that get hit. That's the typical thing that happened in the hood. A person ain't even got to start the fight, but he'll be the one who end up getting hit up. And I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but we knew it was gonna come out one day, but they said that it was over a policy or something. Like, I want y'all to let me know down in the comment section, what do y'all think it was over? Because from the news that I'm getting, hey look, it all makes sense. Because Quavo, Takeoff, they, you feel me, they used to be like this. But look what happened. Now Quavo, He ain't got no good luck. Ain't nothing good coming for him. But we know for a fact how the streets is. The streets don't love nobody. You have to watch the people you keep around you, and you have to watch the company that you keep, because everybody ain't gonna be right there for you. Everybody ain't gonna be right there to try to solve what happened to you and all that. Look how many years just passed. And you see Quavo, he's still doing his thing. He ain't saying nothing about RIP Takeoff, RIP, you feel me, to that man, and he knew that they was family. Like at the end of the day, we know exactly how the streets get down. But if you from the streets, you already know what it is. I ain't expecting for you to hit the like button. I ain't expecting for you to do nothing. All I'm expecting for you to take the information and run with it and actually do your research and find out that it's deeper than what we thought. And I want y'all to know, I'm just relaying the message. You feel me? Lead the messenger. Like, just take the information and keep it moving. But I want everybody to keep a close eye on this case, because it's finna go down. The dude, he just went to court, who actually had the braids in his head, he went to court already. But how is everything gonna turn out now? How is it gonna end? Like, come on now, I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but Quavo, he knew exactly what he was doing when he protect his nephew. Like, at the end of the day, you're supposed to protect that man. Y'all weren't never supposed to go all the way to Houston, knowing how big of rappers y'all is, knowing that J. Prince Jr. and them want y'all to check in. Like, ain't no telling. They said that when you check in to one of them, they actually follow you around. So if something happened to you, they the ones that did it, because they the only ones that knew your location. They knew where you was gonna be at. And this is real spit, real talk, y'all. And I want you to know, this is something that could easily be avoided, but some people want to make a name for themselves. Some people want to go out and show they love and do this and do that, when whole time it could cost you your life at the end of the day. I want y'all to know, if you're a fan of Takeoff, drop down in the comment section, RIP Takeoff. If you think that this bowling alley incident was just a throw off from somebody who was right there with Takeoff actually pulling the trigger, I want you to let me know down in the comment section. I know a lot of people can't comprehend. I know a lot of people want to hear this and want to hear that, but we stick it to certain topics because these topics haven't been solved yet. Only thing we've been doing over the years is breaking them down. Breaking down every single detail and aspect of the case. You can't get mad at me for that. Can't get mad at me for breaking down what I see. They only released the cell phone footage. They never released the footage from inside the bowling alley from when they first walked out, and they released the footage that they had while they were shooting dice. Because keep in mind, they were shooting dice up in that bowling alley in one of them rooms. But everybody gonna have their own opinion, and everybody gonna feel however they wanna feel about it. You cannot go out here thinking that you're gonna get away with certain stuff and it ain't gonna be brought back up. No, you have to be cautious of where you go and the things you do. They said that the camera footage from inside of the mall, they never released none of it. They said that J. Prince Jr., he went up there, he got all the footage, had them to scrub and erase and burn the rest of it. I want y'all to know, if we would have got the other edge of that footage, we'll be able to see exactly what happened and who did it and who actually caused this problem. I want y'all to know, one thing that has been going on for the longest is people been saying J. Prince Jr., he could have easily found out who actually did that to Takeoff. He could have found out. But what they do, they covered it up, and they instantly got lawyers for the dude that supposedly had did it, but ain't no telling if he did it or not. They never found any gunpowder residue on his hands. And I know a lot of people gonna say, man, yada, 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 yada. Man, you gotta look at the facts and you gotta dig deep and look at what's really going on and how it ain't adding up. Drop down in the comment section, it ain't adding up, if you feel that it's a missing link to this piece of this puzzle. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of Takeoff.